Hi Zumi, did you know that 10 and 11 is 21? That is kinda poggers. Thank you for streaming goodness into my brain for so long.
I tried to like, I tried to make a joke about like, because I was gonna go like, you know, like that. I was gonna do like that weird sound, and then I ended up choking. So I should not make jokes. Things have happened. Oh, have they? You should hear about the day I'm having. No, legit. Okay. So, no, that's not the goal, Zaram. That's not the goal, but I'm joking a lot. No. Today's been fucking insane. Does that involve billboards? Oh, you betcha, baby! Today's been insane for a multitude of reasons. One, it is 100 degrees outside right now. So Sammy thinks she's been suffering from a heat stroke all day. I am dehydrated. My lips are really chapped for no reason. Don't know why. Got a text from my sister just a couple hours ago, and she's all like, yo, hey, can you pick me up from the airport tonight? And I'm like, hello? What? And she's like, oh, yeah, and she's like, oh, yeah, well, I don't have, like, anyone else to pick me up with. I'm like, oh, okay, like, of course I'll pick my sister up from the airport. Not a big deal. But stream's gonna end early tonight because I have to do that. So we're going to, like, 8. So I may not be able to finish everything tonight like I wanted to. So we'll see, I guess? Also, my cloud is having issues with Origin. Furthermore, my internet was down for about 2 hours today because the entire city, like the entire metro, like lost internet for like 2 hours. That was weird. Go on to Twitter thinking it'll be a normal day. I wonder how DC travel's been going. It's not. It's not. And then there's a billboard. I feel like I'm insane. Today's been so crazy. It has been the weirdest shit. It has been the weirdest shit. Also, I'd like to go on record and say, fuck you, anyone who thought Crystal was not gonna have problems. Like remember when I was like, oh, Crystal's gonna easily be one of the most busy, if not the most busy data centers? People are like, no, that's not gonna happen. It's gonna be Aether because everyone's gonna go there to write. Who's laughing now? I mean, I'm laughing, honestly, this is kind of funny. But who's laughing now? I was right, bitch. Ha. Anyway. But, yeah, those people are definitely gonna get sued. Or they'll get, like, a cease and desist. That's probably what will happen. They probably will just cease and desist them. To be fair. Yeah, it was like 2 in Texas and 2 in California, I think. Billboards. Which I think is hilarious, honestly. I think it's funny.
BRB buying a billboard with the official Twitch logo to announce 15 months.
Please, Sam, you gotta go buy a billboard and be like, look, I've been subscribed for 15 months of this girl's channel. Also, here's the official Twitch marketing materials. Please do that. Also, Cries, thank you so much for the 13 months. That's super poggers of you. Did you do that 3 plus 10 equals 13 or 7?
The seas part for me alone.
Also, Chaos, thank you so much for the 20 months. That's a lot of fucking months. Did you know that is 10 plus 10, which equals 20, which is how many months you've been subscribed for? That's kind of poggers. And Zaram, thank you so much for the 21 months. Did you know that's 20 plus 1, which is how many months you've been subscribed for? That's also kind of poggers. And Zaram, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you all. I appreciate it. And we have a hype train at 69, baby. This is great. Yeah. Hi. I feel like I'm insane. So much has happened today. It's honestly wild. It'll turn into a good meme format, which is honestly pretty funny. Oh yeah, and like I think it's very funny personally. Like I don't know how you can't in a way, right? It's like people literally just being like, all right, how do we advertise our new ERP event? What if we got a real billboard and then put super copyrighted materials on it? They're like, ah, yes, genius. You can delete a tweet, hun, but you can't just delete a billboard. Oh my god.
The Grey Wardens were crazy to come out here.
But yeah, no, I think it's very funny.
Who's crazier?
It's honestly kind of hilarious. But I'm reading up on it now. Oh yeah, it's funny. Like, I know. I mean, you can maybe make the argument that like, I don't know, it's unethical, but I don't even necessarily think that's true. Just like, just funny because it's dumb, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, haha. Maybe that makes sense. It just gives me a small chuckle. I don't really understand crafty in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. No, please do read up on it. It's fun. I am so curious if their event is actually gonna go too. I'm really interested in that. Like if they're gonna still have the event too. With how much of like a mess this has become. I think it's probably gonna have a heck of splash damage to other RPs and venues. I'm not so sure. I'm not sure it will necessarily. I do think Squeenix is a bit more reasonable about a lot of that stuff. Like I don't think it's gonna come back on everybody else. Like that seems a bit heavy-handed. Yeah, the spotlight. Kind of interesting how much gaming is piercing the so-called societal norm these days. Yeah, I don't disagree. People use it as a springboard to go after RPers. I mean, yeah, will people do it on Twitter? Of course they will, because they're stupid. But like, I don't think Squeenix will. People are always gonna be weird and give RPers shit and then go RP themselves. As it always is. Uncle Jay, how much time do you have?
None of you sad sacks of Wyvern shit would last a minute in that desert.
Like, there's a lot of FF14 drama happening today all at once. Stinky. Hey, look, it's the Queen of Stinky. Yeah, Dims, I would agree with you. It is very fun to see how much gaming is like piercing into the mainstream.
Got to be something here.
But to be fair as well, my own Blitzball team, do it. But yeah, to be fair as well, like, people will always go after RPers for the weirdest shit. for like no reason at all. I don't think Squeedings will. I really don't. Squeedings knows they get a lot of sub money from our peers. They'll avoid harming them in general. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, those guys are probably gonna get a cease and desist letter at least. I would not be surprised. If they get banned too, I would also not be surprised. Good vibes and streams at you. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. How are you, hun? Run after us as they often do. Yup. Huh. QR code and never gonna give you up. Oh, please. Yo, please do that, though. Please do that, though. Please, please, please do that, though. That'd be hilarious. Love how Crystal is treated like a zoo by the other NADCs. Oh, yeah, it's funny, right? No, see, I've said this a long time ago too. Even just like people are all like, "Oh, like haha, silly, funny. Watch the Crystal players do their little dance in the cage," and then all of them try to come to the DC as soon as possible, like ASAP. Like it's funny. Like it really is. I'm gonna insert state name here and then QR code. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be fun. You guys should do that and let me know how it goes. I want to know. This is always getting a massive influx of tourists. Oh yeah. Oh hey, what level are you, Bull? Look at the freaky RP people, they say, trying to get their dicks wet in the ball mode quicksand so hard it crashes the service that they get stuck there. Yeah. There's a blockade around the quicksand in Balmung, though, that the Catgirl Flailings did give me a chuckle. The Catgirl Flailings is very funny, yes. I love it. Watch out, those cat girls. Meow Flailing's holding the line valiantly. They're doing such a good job.
I've got a special deal for you, Inquisitor. Fell off the back of a wagon from Montsimard.
Why does that one get better for travelers? Oh, I mean, it will. I am not worried in the slightest. It's a higher level, but this does more damage, really. Alright, Bull, you're using a fancy sword now.
Did you hear what happened to Marcus?
Fell into the hot spring. Saw him in the
But yeah. Point of the story is, don't harass role players. It's fine. Everyone does it. Even you. Oh, I just drank a potion.
There could be mercy if possible. You want something?
Yeah.
Captain wanted this done an hour ago.
Been very tourist light, so not much stress there. That's good. Anyway, here's my pitch for the Lunarcon billboard that we're gonna put up in the SoCal area. Oh, Ashley, please. Please do that, though. Please. Actually, Lunarcon billboard would be kind of pog, though. True, true. Also, hey, when are we supposed to hear back from panel applications asking for no reason? Oh. You're fucking Darkspawn. Anyway, Lumhow. Guys, as of yet? I think I got what I needed there. That is A-okay, Ashley. I can be patient. Don't you worry. Don't worry, I'm on it though. You're poggers. End of week. Ah, Iwa. Gotcha. Makes sense? Now you can slap me with a heavy fish. I'll find the heaviest fish I possibly can. Just go like, ho ho ho, I have fish. Bon zute dear. Ajipe. Anyway, I think I said that wrong. Look, I couldn't do my French lesson today because I didn't have internet. Anyway, horse. Just the biggest carpet and whap. So we can practice. That's already what I do with my my bestie Elle, but if you want me to, I can. Also, Asmir, this will be my first Lunarcon as well. Yeah, sure. I can message Ashley. I didn't know. Imagine. Hope those are all of the ones I need. I'm distracted. I need to go do the Cassandra shit. Gall darn it. Yes, I hope you guys' days are good and not nearly as wacky as mine has been. It's been a weird day. There's a lot of weird stuff going on.
The Inquisitor's coming this way.
Let me in.
What can I do for you?
You want 10 coppers for this? Are you mad?
Day has been okay. Poggers. Ow. Oh. Artorias, nice.
Why do these people always keep journals? I haven't kept a journal since I was a little boy.
It's some good ghost hunting. Play a lot of BLM and PvP, which is an experience. Let's have a relatively normal day for once. No, you're fine.
There's nothing I can do.
Big Slark, nice. How'd that go? Yeah, I'm telling you, Ashley. Not sure you want to be playing BLM in PvP. Also, that's my thing to own. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, play what you like. This fuck so nice. Critical part? Is it a critical part? Where the fuck is landmark? Do one of my OCs a spirit? Nice. Or sprite? Nice. Look at you go. They're a carbonated beverage now. One for your brand? Oh, I'm so scared. No, please don't.
What do you think happens if you get the red lyrium? Would you know before?
Andraste willing, we'll never know.
Where the Alcatraz, what's up? Must be on the wall? Maybe you could make an OC out of lemon lime? Yeah, you can make an OC out of anything! I've been super busy. How's you? I've also been super busy, but I am well. Even my trauma, especially your trauma. Especially so. Ho, ho, ho. Super busy gamers in chat today, correct? Wait. But we haven't said that anything can be an OC. True, true. You had so many roleplays as a plant before. Imagine being a beefy mage lady. Yeah, it's pretty great, not gonna lie. Who synthesizes? Hi Bones, I am well. I feel a little insane today, but I'm well. How are you?
By the time I'm done with you recruits, every one of you pathetic nut babies will be ready to face a high dragon.
Leaf wrestle.
By the time I'm done with you recruits, Inquisitor.
Wait, where did you come from? Why are there so many different people? Why is your gender different? What happened?
Inquisitor.
Report. What's the situation in the Warden's fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than quillbacks, if you ask me. They're holed up
I feel
in there,
insane.
using
Yeah,
it
that's
as a
fair,
base
actually.
to strike at our supply caravans. Blasted scavengers.
Report, Captain. What's the situation in the western approach?
It's been eerily quiet since the Wardens left. Now I'm just waiting like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. We've already had an archdemon. I don't want to guess what'll come next.
Carry on, Captain.
Yes, Inquisitor.
I have to reset the home router. Did I push that out to this weekend? Yeah, I lost internet today for like 2 hours because the entire metropolitan area lost internet for like 2 hours.
Bootstraps out of your teeth.
That was wild. I have to like jump down down here? What the? There's like no other way.
Listen up, recruits.
Oops.
None of you sad sacks of wyvern shit will last a minute in that desert.
I'm gonna sleep so soon. Okay, good night. Love you too. What the fuck? Alright, I give up, I guess. I have no goddamn clue how to get there. Holy shit, that is a pain in the ass. Yeah, and other Sammy-related news. I downloaded a game that I've been meaning to play for a while, too, recently. And I started playing it. Because, you know, sometimes I try to actually finish my backlog of video games. And I started playing BioShock. I've never played BioShock before. It's an experience, to say the least.
You're out of luck.
Oh, Rose, how do you get it? BioShock is so good. It's very old, but it's been very fun so far. Despite it being like a 2005 game, I've been enjoying it pretty thoroughly, actually. Gunplay could be a bit better, but it's still even like at least a little satisfying, which is more to say than like any other 2005 game. Oh, the intro is like, oh my, chef's kiss. The intro's fucking amazing. Very, very good. Very, very good. Very stylish, too. And oh, come on. Do I have to sit there and listen to the door be loud? I definitely do, don't I? I literally have to sit there and... Oh, my God. You test me sometimes, Dragon Age. You know, it has a very stylish intro, very, very good. And like Rapture's like such a fun and cool city too, such a good concept. It's also just such a spooky game too. It's just so eerie. Something that Infinite absolutely does not have. Oh, you got a strike for the music? Yikes. I guess I'm not terribly surprised. Hi, Larry. Yeah, if it uses like copywritten music, I could see that. Bet you that's a loading door, probably. Oh, background lore is amazing as well. Oh yeah. Also, the fucking little like I mean like context. I have played BioShock 2 and Infinite both. Infinite's a terrible game. But I have played BioShock 2 and Infinite. I've just never played the first one. And I guess to be fair, I've never finished BioShock 2 either. I never finished BioShock 2 as well. I've only played it. Thought about streaming them potentially, but I do hear copyright issues are a pretty big deal. And you saying that does not get you, does not inspire me. The remaster. I'm playing the remaster, so it actually looks pretty good. The worst part is the sound. Some of the dialogue lines are a bit fuzzy. But again, it's a really old game. It looks pretty good though. Did they mess up the sound in the remaster? It sounds like everything's in mono. There's also, like, you can't actually normally enable the subtitles. I had to go into the files and edit them there. Well, so hi, Garaka, how are you? Yeah, we're talking about Bioshock because I started playing it somewhat recently. I'm not very far in it too. I'm on like the second, third level. The plasmids in 1? Is that what you're saying? I don't know if I agree with you. Maybe that's just because, like, they just felt useful. I mean, they feel useful, but having to switch between your guns and the plasmids is a bit frustrating. Into an infinite, you don't even need them? I don't think I agree with that. I don't think that's true. Infinite has some disappointments on that end, but that's not the same thing, I would say. Good fucking god. How do I go over there? What the fuck? It's a completed operation, yeah. That's a completed operation. So all the operations are complete. Those are the ruins. Only game, but is an old game. Oh yeah, I'm not sure it'll be Hot Take 2 is the better game. It might be, honestly. Hi Punching Bag, how are you, buddy? It's been a minute. The first Bioshock suffers from a lot of early game problems. Like its mechanics not being super clean, like you can see that a lot. Also just like the smoothness of the game. It is very clunky to be in the middle of combat than having to switch to a plasmid, like drop your gun, switch to a plasmid, use it, then switch back to the gun. Shit like that. That's clunky. That's not great. Where like in the other two games, you know, you're like dual wielding essentially. You can like pew pew and then like pew. You know what I mean? But I mean, if you're playing Infinite, you're only ever gonna get what? Familiar with like 5 tonics? Because they give you the others extremely late into the game. Which is a shame, honestly. I bet wasn't the best. It's okay, right? It's okay, but like 2 and Infinite do a much better job. It was designed with controller play. Mine plays far better on it. I still don't think that's a good excuse. Like, I still don't think that really counts. Like, because you're still, like, it's... The problem with the clunkiness isn't the buttons I have to press. It's the fact that I have to, like, stop shooting, change myself, re-aim, move, and then go back, right? Like, that's the problem. And that's not really has anything to do with any kind of controls. Love your Avada and Walker's Edina. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it, Punchy Bag. That's great. Starting your job up, just I need to go sooner to bed then as well. Just change places. I only got internet today after moving at the beginning of June. Holy shit. Yeah, I've missed you, buddy. I hope your new job's going well. Excuse me. Good God, I don't know how to get in there. I'm just gonna look it up. I have to do this. Okay. Perfect. I was on the right path. I noticed it myself that I played through like 30 times. If that's the case, then yeah, I mean, you're probably just used to it, you know? Nothing wrong with that, but like, I'm not saying it's a bad game, you know?
Where do they come from?
We could probably track them down and find out.
Like in two and infinite both. Yep. And that's what I mean is like, it's just a lot smoother. I remember the gunplay in Infinite especially being very, very good. You just have the disadvantage of not actually being able to like use half of your shit. But I don't think I ever played the DLC in Infinite. I'm also like, I am like a little sad too that they never like did anything else with BioShock. You know, they just kind of were doing it for a while. They're just like, oh, right, well, I guess we're done. BioShock 3 being made at the moment. Is there? As a result, the whole company went under? Yeah. There's a BioShock 2? Yes, friend. Less free time now. I gotcha. That's good though. I'm glad you've been learning stuff though, Punching Bag. What are you doing nowadays? The creator pretty much retired. Confirm they were working on it? Curious. I'm interested especially with just like how fucking bad with how bad BioShock Infinite was. I'm very curious about what they're gonna do the next one. If they're making another one, it's on the moon, is my bet. Ah shit. They're pulling an Endwalker. I'm sure it'll come out just after Dragon Age 4. Why you gotta say it like that? Dragon Age 4 at least has a title now. Oh, hey, somebody's mowing the lawn. We get a new BioShock off the ground. It's Infinite. Probably a remake of the first BioShock. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. BioShock is that goo game? Huh? After all, FF14 put Rapture in the Tempest. True! They gotta go to the moon. Oh, Prey, right. Yeah, Prey's a thing, right? Which is not at all like the first Prey, but I hear they're both pretty good, so. Secret City on the Dark Side of the Moon. I could see that potentially working. But I don't know, it's really hard to beat, like, Rapture's aesthetic. Columbia had a really good vibe, too. They just kind of wasted it. I hear they had a completely unrelated project and somebody just slapped the Prey name on it just as they were finishing. That would make a lot of sense, just given that the first Prey is nothing like that. I mean, just literally nothing like it. They're completely separate entities. Like a smoke detector. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Look at you go. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Sand. Sand! Also, hi, Calnat. How are you, hun? Those sci-fi shooters.
I can't fight air. I'm not going.
The Darkspawn got through. I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
There's an operation there. Hi, Steve. What's happening? Prey 2 got canceled the same year Star Wars 1313. Yeah. Aw, man. 1313 looked like it was gonna be such a fun game. So we're gonna go back here. I did have fun with Infinite, but man, oh man, was that game a mess. Yeah. It's a fun game to play, Sam. Like it's got some very tight gameplay, and you know it's fun, it's challenging, and you know that's good. That's good. It's just the everything else that's a problem. Cinematography in it's really good too. It's a pretty game. It's very, very pretty. What about 1313 now? I'm sad. Same, yeah. Film with it? Carl Urban? What do you mean? What's that? The set pieces and ideas are really cool. Yeah, I mean it's like they crafted a beautiful stage, but then the actors opened up their mouths and the dialogue was sheesh. Ugh. If it was kind of like Cyberpunk, yes, correct. We showed us scenes and mechanics are shipped out when the game shipped. Yeah, remember like Songbird and how many names Songbird went through and how many depictions Songbird went through and how many scenes Songbird went through? Like, oh my god. Like, they just kept doing shit. And then ultimately in the game, he wasn't a big part of it. I really hyped him up though. Oh wow. Move it away forward. Absolutely wow, the Songbird was never a boss fight. Not even once. Not even once, and they hyped him the fuck up. Sure, it's like a straight up different game.
We'll be spread thin until the rest of our forces return from the Arbor Wilds.
Of course.
Inquisitor.
Let's find the source of Darkspawn. There it is. But yes, I completely agree. Here to be Tevinter. Oh, the Siren Heads? Oh, I love the Siren Heads. I thought those guys are fucking spooky. Loved that shit, you know?
Let's see what we have.
I like the fact that all the main characters were you. It was interesting that a lot of them were, yeah. But, like, they just didn't execute it well, unfortunately. Songbird was you as well. Yeah, like... I like the Time Twins. They were fun. I love those guys. I love those wacky kids. Well, like, yeah, Songbird was, like, supposed to be you, but they didn't really explain it well. It was like, that was you from the timeline where you were like, well, where your daughter... No, yeah. No, she was stolen from, but then I think that was the one where she died, too? And then you were reunited with her in the other timeline, and then Comstock, like, was the one that offered him to help. But then there was an accident, like... Evident thinks it's deeper than it is and everything falls apart the moment you stop and think. Yes, correct. Yeah. Like, the whole time loop stuff, like, the whole different timelines was a really cool idea. It was, like, a genuinely cool idea. But, like, they just didn't chart it well. DMT+1. Good night, Chansumi. Good night, Punching Bag. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the VODs.
Let us begin.
Like the ending, bro. You conflict with your own internal logic about how alt universes work. Correct. Well, let me go to sleep. Consequences of GMT and the thing about the twins. Oh, that's super interesting, but I can't remember what. Yeah. The whole Lutece story is like the sole reason I kept playing, and they made the game for me. They were one of the best parts of the game, easily. They're the same person. I believe they are. And I believe they also both died. They both died and are the same person. Because of timey-wimey. It's like a Schrodinger thing, right? Yeah, I think it's weird. It's a little weird.
A buckle over winter coat.
Comstocks, they are female. Yes. That is correct. Love me some gender. No, because then the gate's gonna be allowed. We're gonna go over here. Quantum. I ain't gotta explain shit. Well, now. But, yeah, it was something like that. And then there was another thing with it, too. I don't know. I kind of want to replay Infinite. I have Infinite. I kind of want to replay it and just be like, so was this as bad as I remember it being? I feel like it is. That makes me nervous. It's somehow worse. I wouldn't be surprised. See, you make that joke, but I would not be surprised. Ever play Outer Worlds? Outer Wilds? Oh. I thought you said Outer Worlds for a second, yeah. No, I've not played Outer Wilds. I hear Outer Wilds is good, though. Outer Wilds is one of my favorite games ever. I have never played it. All I've heard is that it's good. And that you should not learn anything about it until you play it. Super unique video game? One of my top 5 games of all time. Best game that we can't tell you anything about. Is it on sale right now? After we finish Dragon Age, I am gonna need another game to play. Hey Mike, what's up? So I have to go this way then? It's on sale for how much? Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance PC port came out. Oh, well. What's your favorite game, Sammy? You may have already said. My favorite game is hard to say. But it's probably Nier. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, it's probably Nier. It's probably my favorite game.
Parchment. I need parchment. Where is it?
Loudest gate in history. Yeah. It's probably Nier Automata. If I had to say. Probably. Either that or...
Don't worry, your worship. We'll hold the bridge against anything.
You know, Stardew Valley is a very good game. It sounds silly, but it really is a great game. Very good game, would recommend. Fallout New Vegas is up there too. I like Fallout New Vegas a lot. One of my favorites. Fable 2 kind of has a soft spot in my heart too. I'm not sure it's one of my favorites. Though, you know, Halo 3's up there. We still have that way more farming games are coming out? Yes, I am. I have a bunch wishlisted. I have like a bunch wishlisted. Modern remake of New Vegas would be fucking amazing, not gonna lie. I have a bunch of wishlisted. I'm excited for Haunted Chocolatier. I'm excited for the Witch Academy game. What is it? Busy Roads, I think, is one that I'm looking at too. Yeah. girl likes her cozy farming games. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Nier Automata. That's kind of always my knee-jerk reaction is when people are like, what's your favorite game? I would love to see a remake of Fallout 1 or Fallout 2. That would be cool. Not sure that's gonna happen, but that would be very cool. So if a game's being remade that aren't even 20 years old. It depends on the remake. I wouldn't sneer at like a BioShock remake. I think that'd be actually a very good remake. Outer Wilds, Hollow Knight, Witcher 3. Nice. Journey? I've never played Journey, but I hear Journey is very, very good. Oh, yeah, Last of Us does not need another one. That's, like, insane. They're just milking it. They really are. Kind of like Skyrim. Yeah, no, I would recommend, Nier. It's Nier Replicant and Automata, both, but Automata's probably my favorite. It's just... Oh, man. Oh, man. It's so good. It's such like such a good hopeful game too. A good modder could probably make it happen. I mean, yeah, with the immense amount of effort. So that's a big project. That's a really big project trying to translate those things. It's less than 2 hours. Yeah, I have heard that I should play Journey. I have heard that. It's very short. But I might, Bones. I will take what you say into consideration. Oh no, that's a bunch of bodies. And Live a Live later this month? What's that? Hello. Hey, Bull and Sarah, where did you guys go? Cass is fucking this guy up, though. Here we go. Just exploded everywhere when I open it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Kaboom. tragic. I send thoughts and prayers. Very kind of you. Oh, speaking of thoughts and prayers, I don't know why I just remember this. 4th of July was yesterday, for those of you that don't know. And it was loud. It was very loud. It was a very loud day. A lot of noise. I felt like frickin' everybody was blowing up fireworks around me. I also do live nearby a fireworks shop, so that's part of it, probably. I also am, like, in between, like, a couple different places, so I feel like I'm hearing everyone's fireworks shows all at once. Oh, Fenrir. Nice. Fenharal. Ah, Fenrir and Fenharal. Interesting. Excuse me. Interesting. I mean, how news by flying into the sky exists, but the tales for us have never been proven. Huh. Well. Go. Hi, Nero. What's up? It's up a Pikachu firework in his room and sparks go everywhere. Oh my god. No. Or Lost Planet. Yo, Lost Planet remake. Oh, Lost Planet was so good. Lost Planet was so good. Oh, Lost Planet 2, yeah! Okay, Lost Planet was good, but Lost Planet 2 was the fucking shit, though. We can all agree on that, right? Lost Planet, the first one was a great game. But the second one was the fucking... It was fucking insane. It was so good. Monster Hunter with guns, yeah, and you had a grappling hook that you could do anything with. You had like 17 different grenade types and like 80 different weapons that all had different like things you could do and like ammunitions, and oh my god, it was so much fun. And then you just like fighting like kaijus and shit, like grappling out of them and getting into mechs and stuff. Ah, it was so cool. I love Lost Planet 2. Actually, you know what? How expensive is Lost Planet 2? How expensive is Lost Planet 2? Is that sale? Lost Planet 2. Oh, you can't buy it on Steam. What? No. Aww. You can't buy it on Steam anymore. That's dumb. Well, now I'm sad. Multiplayer doesn't work anymore. The multiplayer mode was fun too. That was a good time. That's 5 games for Windows? I don't think it did. Dumb. Oh, the reviews are all people saying like, hey, you can go to your files and dig through it to try to get it to work on your PC. Great game brought down by Game for Windows Live. Just dead service needs to work around for the games to work. I'm sad. Lost Planet 2 is so fucking cool. And there was like the different factions you could play too. Like, oh, it was great. Lost Planet, it was such a good game. It really was. I wonder if I still have it on like the 360.
Stay on guard.
No, I think they were going to make a Lost Planet 3, but I don't think it ever happened. Was Lost Planet 3 but by a different company? No one cared? Oh.
I'm guessing there's more.
The Darkspawn will have the run of this place.
Never easy with you, is it?
One down.
What order are you gonna do the DLC in? Well, I'm gonna do Trespasser first. I'm gonna do Trespasser first, because that's the good idea. No. I don't know what order I'm gonna do them in. I'm obviously gonna do Trespasser last. But like, oh, no, I haven't even bothered to get online, Bones. Q is filled the fuck up.
Stop the Darkspawn from coming up here. The tunnel was opened from the outside. Someone was digging here.
I imagine Balmung is having a good time. Oh, Balmung's having a bad time. Having a very bad time. Most of Crystal's having a really bad time, though.
That Herlock will put up a fight. Stand ready.
Tourists, oi. Yup, frickin' tourists. Oh, Bones, you say it like I don't know it. I'm extremely aware. Oh, have you not heard, Garaka? Bro, it's literally been all the talk on Twitter. It's been like, there's so, like, I felt insane today because so many things have happened all at once today. It's a little overwhelming. It's just funny, pure comedy. It's fucking hilarious, yeah. I should have paid more attention. No, you're okay. You're okay. It's insane. One of the billboards already got taken down. Yeah, they're gonna get a cease and desist letter at least. Like, at minimum. To commence? What does commence mean? That's a good ring. Yes, DC travel is on hold due to congestion. Crystal is having 15,000 people attempting to enter it a minute. A minute. Also, what a wild way to burn money, too. Everybody wants to get their horny on. True. True. I pray for everybody on Balmung. It's really hilarious, too, because, again, and this is something I said previously, but everyone's going to come to Crystal. Because people are going to be tourists. My backyard. Gold, aren't it? And it's going to be completely overwhelmed. And so many people are like, hee ha hoo hoo, hee ha hoo hoo, funny, funny. Wow, imagine role-playing in Final Fantasy. What dweebs? Immediately logs on the Balmung. Like, literally. That's exactly what's happening. God, it's funny, though. Like, I mean, it's fun. Like, a little bit smug about it. Gods. Soul of Aaron. Oh, that's so sad. Are they still making bleach? They are making bleach, yes. They're doing more bleach. There is a continuation happening. But in DC Hub, it basically DDoS the service. Yes, pretty much. It was an IRL DDoS. Hi, Sal. Haha, hee hee, horny server. God. Daily reminder, kids. Best server in all of Final Fantasy is Crystal. Anyone that says otherwise is lying to themselves. The Chainsaw Man anime won't be censored? Ah, so there'll be a lot of blood then, right? Excellent. I'm scared. Oh.
Venatori. They've been excavating. I take it breaking into Darkspawn tunnels wasn't part of the plan.
They'll be holed up somewhere if the Darkspawn didn't get them.
Is it the best bomb girl in all her glory? Hell yeah. Zellaria's Descent. Nice. I've not seen Chainsaw Man. I've not read it, I should say. Bleach is getting a new anime for the final arc. Yes. I say they're continuing it. Technically, they're finishing it, I believe. And Magitech armor and bombarding it? Oh my god.
This place gets better and better.
I'm sorry? Well then. Get him in the knees. Go for the knees, Bull. It's da boy.
Vince, Darkspawn, a giant? This was a pretty good day.
The men here were laborers. Someone must have been coordinating their efforts. I doubt they stuck around to fend off Darkspawn.
Toes. No, wait, I was gonna make a feet joke. I'm sad now. I gotta have a Stono. She'll be available in September. Nice. Yeah, blew it, Sammy. I couldn't make my silly little feet joke in time. Hey. Nah, it's fine. Oh. I think that is better. It is. Alright. There's so much good anime this year. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. There really is. What a good time to be an anime fan. What a good time to be an anime fan and watch Spy X Family. And then it actually kind of makes you want to have a child. Damn you, Shinzo Abe. Damn you. My nemesis. Mr. Abe's at it again. I think I'd be an okay mom, you know? Like, I feel like I could be a decent mom. Maybe. You know? I don't know. Not that I can have kids, but still. Let me want to be a hot assassin. I mean, fair. That's fair. I wish that was me. Also, yes, Iron Bull is very yummy. I'm glad he was so horny about that fight. Is there called mommy joke here? I mean, if you wanna. Dodgeball episode was so funny. It was so good. I liked that there was like a 6-year-old that was fucking like 6 feet tall. God. material that my mistakes close to the best decision I ever made. Oh, damn. Alright. Fair enough. What a time to be a weeb. Ain't it though? Ain't it? No, Crystal's not getting so many people because of the Billboard drama. It's because Billboard. It's because of lots of stuff. Being a parent is too financially difficult. Oh, I mean, yeah. For sure. Well, in this country at least. I have family in Denmark, for example. And he has a daughter and is going to have a son. Do you want to know how much parental leave that he and his wife gets? Do you guys want to just give me a guess on number that they get? The number of parental leave that they have in Denmark? I just had a kid. Happy to be an auntie. No desire to spawn. Metas? What's metas? Yeah, it would be fun. You're for the mother, 6 months for the father. 6 months for the mother, 3 for the father. Good guesses, good guesses. Those are good guesses. You're all wrong. They get a year each. Each. Repeller. Oh. I've never heard that term used, Jewel. But yeah, no, I mean, hey, congrats. Partners of my partners. Gotcha. Never heard that term used myself, but I mean, I guess I don't. No reason why I necessarily would, but hey, congrats. But yeah, they get a year each. Metamore is like your partner once removed. Right, okay. That makes sense, yes. Gotcha. Yeah, so they have 2 years of parental leave in total, and they can use it as they see fit. So, like, if it was a case where, like, if it's a case where she wants to take, like, a year off, and then he take a year off, they can. Or she could take a year and a half off, and he takes, like, 6 months off. He can. They can do that. They can use it as they see fit. So, they literally just have 2 years of time to play around with. How much Americans get for compensation? 0. If you're lucky, it's a couple
More
months.
giants. What are they, pets? The Vints are crazier than I thought.
Yeah, Garaka. 0. If you're lucky, your company might give you some. But there is absolutely none that's guaranteed. Women can get up to 6 months. Correct. Good luck getting any if you're the father, or even if you're just like the other parent. But that time for women is not guaranteed either. That is not guaranteed. There are plenty of companies that will give you fucking nothing. And I am not kidding. What was wild to me is when I found out y'all don't get sick days. Some people do. Some people do. But not everybody. Yeah. I would say I'm surprised, but, well. Mm-hmm. Like Like, see, that's the shit that always drives me kind of like a little hog wild. Some of that drives me like a little insane. I might get like a smidge political here, so sorry. But like when Americans talk about like American problems, it's always really fucking funny for anyone from any other country to make any kind of a comment. Because other people just have no goddamn idea what they're talking about. Like, Europeans especially, and especially the British. Like, but like, nothing against any of our British friends in chat, but I've seen a lot of people stick their heads and speak their opinions on matters that they have absolutely no business talking about, and it drives me insane. Because shit like that comes up, and people are like, wait, what? And it's like, yeah, you didn't know that, did you? It's like, oh, Americans are like, they're so insular, and they're so conservative, they don't get out enough. Wonder why? Do you know how expensive it is to travel? Do you know how difficult that is to even set up if you just can't even get off of work? If you're lucky enough to have a job that even pays you enough? We're on America. We're not on a continent of Europe or Asia where it's a lot easier to travel from country to country. You know, like, or like even if you like live in Britain, for example, it's not just a short hop over on a ferry or a plane or whatever to get to another country. It's not like that at all, in fact. And even if you were to go to Canada or Mexico, that shit could be really hard to get into sometimes. Well, maybe not Canada, but Mexico can, depending on the time period we're in, right? Like, even just 10 years ago, it was really hard to get into Mexico. Border security was tight as hell. Like, good lord. So you get long-term sick. Here, your employer has to pay the first 30 days. That's insane. Then you go to the government for sick pay. Yeah, if you're here, you're lucky if you get like a week of sick time. You are lucky if you get a week, 1 week. Legit. Hi, Nomad. How are you, buddy? Also, hi, Kiki. We do to each other as well. Yeah, that's just my little mini rant. Just because I get really sick of people commenting on shit that I think they have absolutely no business doing. Oh, is that Hot Nomad? I'm sorry. Because a lot of people have like no idea what it's actually like. But hey, you know, maybe one day I'll pack up my bags. Or be able to. That's the kicker, is be able to. Oh, you betcha. Alright, she's dead.
This is one of the mages I spoke of. It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Why does Cass have a hit list? It's because as the, Cass has a hit list because when, like, the Templars and the Seekers fell apart, a lot of them went rogue and started doing some unethical shit, so Cass wants to hunt them down. She basically wants to hunt them down and make them pay. Which is, fair, actually. Fair and arguably a good thing that she's doing. So yeah, she is trying to punish the guilty, so to speak. Weird mumbling. And that's also true. If you go anywhere in the US, you have to either drive, have fun with that, or take a plane. Have fun with that. That's literally why stream has to end early tonight too, because I gotta go pick my sister up at the airport. Which isn't that far away from me, but I need to be there early just in case, and it's still a trip, and there's still things I have to do to, like, just, you know, make sure I can park there and stuff. You know, all that jazz. All that very fun jazz. Chicken walk gaming is important. Look, I do care about my sister quite a bit. I love her very much. And since I am able to be there to pick her up, I'm one of the only people that can be there to do that. Well, I'm gonna go do that.
The Venatori will not easily recover now. It should make our own hold on the region stronger.
Oh, hey, there's that service guy. What's up? People, Sammy. I try my best. It's a 5-hour one-way drive. Yup, I believe you. There's like 20 arrows in 4 seconds. Look, Sarah's just sexy like that, you know?
Still breathing. He's resilient, I'll give him that.
He could still be of use if we interrogate him.
Oh.
Have some of the troops bring him in. I'll deal with him back at Skyhold.
So God, Sarah disapproved of that. Look, I like judging people. It's fun. What am I missing?
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Oh, whoops. I didn't realize Fuck. I should have taken him to do that. I thought that was a bottle of liquor. Whoops, can I... I'll probably do that, can't I? Yeah, okay, perfect. But yeah. I know. Moral of the story is, there's a lot of good anime out this season. That's how this conversation started. Oh, also, I didn't show you guys this. Did I show you guys my shirt? It's got bunny rabbits on it. And also, this is a medium. Like, this is a medium. This is a medium. I feel like if I stand up, can you even like no.